Hi conservation crew, and welcome to another video. Today we're at the Slimbridge Wetland Centre on our way to a lovely little shepherd's hut in the Forest of Dean. So we thought we'd stop off here on the way because we can't check in till 4 o'clock, so we're going to come and look at some lovely birds. Seen a coot out of water up close for the first time, and their feet are mad. They're like, the surface area on them are insane, obviously for better paddling, wading and stepping on light plants in the water when they're foraging. But I'm going to input a photo here so you can have a look. They're almost alien. Obviously this is a wetland park, and the majority of the birds here are of course wild and they can come and go as they please, but the flamingos you just saw obviously are in captivity. Now, we don't know the story behind it. They've also got otters here, but we're guessing that they've had to diversify in hard times, you know, to bring in more people. But they're very beautiful. But there's so many different species here, so many beautiful ducks. Taken lots of photos that I'll embed throughout the video. Yeah, it's a nice spot. You can just walk around in circles. There's so many hides as well, so if you want to do a bit of geeking out and do some behaviour observations, counting birds, whatever, photography, this is a really good spot.
So behind me we're lucky enough to have a couple of Eurasian cranes. Now these birds used to be widespread throughout the country and predominantly on floodplains, but about 400 years ago they were actually exploited and became extinct. So even though they were thriving elsewhere in their range, in the UK this was another species lost. Now these birds were released into the Norfolk areas in the 1970s, so there was a small population re-established, perhaps an early example of rewilding, and between 2010 and 2015 organisations such as Slimbridge were involved in a rewilding project, and they released these birds on the Somerset levels. Now these birds have actually been breeding again in the UK, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's such a big bird, they get to about 130 centimetres tall, which is just over 4 foot, but their wingspan actually exceeds 240 centimetres, which is amazing. It's about 7'10", so it's great to see these birds back. Sort of shows rewilding's not a new thing, but at the moment it's really a positive thing and sort of escalated, and there's more and more projects. but it's great to see these animals in the flesh. And we just noticed this great graphic as well, a great educational tool at Slimbridge, and this sort of links the history of cranes within our own culture in terms of place names, and it shows that in the UK there's actually over 300 places with names related to the crane, and that happens quite a lot with a lot of species, including those that have become extinct.
So we're finished at the Wetland Centre, back at the van now, and we're going to head to the Forest of Deans. We're about an hour away, and we're staying in a lovely little shepherd's hut called Bertha, and we are determined to spot some wild boar this time, whether in person or on camera trap. So make sure that you're following us, subscribed, and you watch the next video, because that's going to be us in the Forest of Dean. But for now, I'm going to end the video there. Really lovely trip. I'd really recommend that to people. If you love birds, definitely go and have a look. They've also got some amphibian exhibits, some non-native and some native, which is really nice to see. And really well done as well. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed some of the snaps I took of some beautiful birds. Make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.